Do you remember where you were when the Ajax won the last Champions League? It was more than 20 years ago. And perhaps you think, oh well, it's a pretty long time. But actually, it goes like a flash. The world has moved on, these guys are retired, and in another 20 years, they will be over 65. This is very true of a large number of people in the Netherlands. In only 20 years, there will be almost 100% more seniors. The world has to manage a ticking demographic time bomb, so does the Netherlands. Seniors and tourists are already struggling within the urban environment in the Netherlands. Plan Amsterdam is looking to make micro changes to the built environment, like intersection improvements, but not planning for macro changes that are required to capture the intensification of the city and demographic shift. Furthermore, it takes a long time to make improvements in infrastructure, behavior, and policies, which cannot be adapted overnight. So it's important to plan now for improvements which will be required in 20 years. We've already seen that the population is getting older, but the city won't stop growing. So the cycling network shouldn't either. Then when the city asks, where can we build homes within 1 hour cycling of Central? The answer is, it depends on how smooth the flow of cycling is. But perhaps more importantly, how can you even be thinking about expanding the city in this way without a real vision for your cycling network? Amsterdam's economic success is evident all around us, but success brings both opportunities and problems. Some people feel pushed out of the old city. So what kind of city will you want to live in? How do you expect to deliver it without a bold vision of cycling in Amsterdam? Especially when you have a prime minister who believes that vision is like an elephant blocking your view. We have translated the vision to language to help show where it can be enhanced. Flow is the strength of the cycling network and is the key for future success. Often there are intersections where you need to stop, press a button to activate the green light. This interrupts your flow and causes cyclists to shy away from the network for their own routes to avoid traffic lights. This can be especially troublesome for less able-bodied people. Every time you stop, it saps your energy. Do you still want to be stopping at traffic lights every 100 meters when you're 75? Get it right, and cyclists will swim like fishes through water, and cycling will become more attractive and accessible for everyone. It doesn't matter if you are young, old, a tourist or a local, the cycle network in Amsterdam can be understood by everyone. The pathways are easily distinguishable, with a red asphalt inviting you to glide through traffic. You don't have to speak a common language to understand this network. Dutch people on their bikes are seen to carry their dogs, children, or just chatting on the phone. So they just feel safe in their environment, and safety enables trust in other people on the road and is also about the road's legibility.
To remind To reimagine Amsterdam's streets is an opportunity to create more cozy places where people want to spend time by offering a place for leisure, activity, or social engagement. How many of Amsterdam's streets truly offer this environment today? All humans are unique. Nobody's perfect, sorry. Humans make mistakes, so offering a cycling environment that allows human mistakes are essential. This is the secret of the houses in the inner city of Amsterdam. Each one may not be able to support itself, but all together form a strong structure and stay upright, more or less as a system. We should follow this same idea. Building on the strength of the Netherlands and drawing on ideas from other parts of the world can inspire this vision. In Canada, for example, it's mandatory to identify, remove, or prevent barriers for people with disabilities in public places, including transportation and road infrastructure. Maybe your city vision can improve things for pedestrians as well. There are huge opportunities to improve the quality of public spaces in Amsterdam. By demolishing an elevated highway, a project in the center of Seoul has created both ecological and recreational opportunities. Imagine What you can do with your public spaces back in home. The first impression lasts. You could feel joyful or reluctant. Many of us, when exiting Amsterdam Central Station, instead of feeling a friendly environment, you feel actually unwelcome. Conversely, the first impression outside Rotterdam's Central Station was cozy, colorful, organized, and welcoming. What kind of feeling do you want your city to leave people with? Reimagining spaces around the world is not an easy task, but we can use tools such as big and small data to make it happen, as the Netherlands is doing right now. All cities should be ambitious and creative in how they use data, how actually design a city that fits with the mobility patterns of their inhabitants. If you sow grass across the width of Prince Hendrikade and Central, you will create a green space the size of a football field. Every square meter could add more value to the city if it's used for a social purpose. It's not up to us to tell you what to do with your space, but other cities have been taking out highways and making spaces for people, like parks or playgrounds. As foreigners, we have a particular point of view of your city. Of course, we have enjoyed Amsterdam as part, but we have some ideas. Let us suggest. Probably they are wrong, like all the models, but they can be useful. What about if you build 4 pyramids to a better way finding, or more, some from the south, or at least Mexican food? Let's challenge yourself to ask and do more. Cities that succeed are the ones that aim high. The Netherlands has said to be the world's premier cycling nation. In order for other cities to do this, we need to set a similar vision for a modern, free-flowing mobility network. We need to create a language for our future cities. That takes time and pressure from the bottom up to make this change happen. Let me ask you one more question. How does the city you want to live in the future look like?